fighting robots have been around since, well, the dawn of robots. There's always been this novel desire to watch two mechanical gladiators duke it out in a battle to the death. There have been plenty of movies, TV shows, and of course video games that play out these barbaric battle of bolts, and one of my personal favorites is Robo Pit. Released in 1996 for the Sega Saturn, Robo Pit is a one-on-one fully 3D arena fighting game developed by Ultron. Ultron has a storied history of working on countless licensed titles, and Robo Pit is one of their few original properties. Oh, and they also made June Rhythm. The game has you building and piloting your own customized robot and fighting your way to become the #1 robot master. Right away, the game thrusts you into the robot builder. This is where you'll lay the foundation for your robot for the fighting gauntlet to come. You're given a handful of parts to choose from at the start. You can customize your body type, legs, and most importantly, your individual limbs. The limbs will determine your attacks. You're given some basic ones to start out with, like a sword, shield, or your bare fists. Once you're satisfied with your starting robo, just choose a color, name your dude, and you're off to battle. You have a ladder of opponents to fight your way through, 100 strong. You can choose to work your way up through each individual fight, or you can press your luck and skip your way ahead to more difficult opponents. Working your way up the ladder of fighters also gives you chances to collect new parts to customize your robot. Winning a fight will earn you their parts, which you can equip right away or keep in reserve. It's important to keep a stockpile of parts in reserve and grind away at easier fights, because if you're ill-equipped for a fight and get clobbered, you lose everything you have equipped. There's a lot of risk-reward as a result. Is one part not working out? Just try something else and hope for the best. The game makes it very easy to swap out parts in between fights. The menus are pretty basic but intuitive enough to get the job done. Let's get to the fighting. Controlling your robo is pretty simple. You move around with the D-pad, strafe with the shoulder buttons, and attack and jump with the face buttons, with each arm being controlled by a button. As for the combat itself, it'll take a match or two to get a handle on your robo, but it all feels pretty natural. Some weapons have a bit of a learning curve to them, like the boomerang or the grabber, but once you get used to the game's weird quirks, you'll be fighting and maneuvering like a pro. You can also choose to fight in first or third person perspectives mid-match, which is a very nice touch. The one-on-one fights take place in open 3D arenas, which you're allowed to freely explore, though they are pretty small. You can't lock onto your opponent during the fight, forcing you to be precise and deliberate with your attacks. Fortunately, the controls feel responsive and snappy, making it easy to get a handle on your robo. Over the course of the fight, you also have a special meter that fills up. Once filled, you can unleash a devastating attack by double tapping forward and pressing an attack button. It's crucial to use every move at your disposal because some of these AI bots are no pushover. You can breeze through the first few opponents, but when you get into a fight where you have the wrong build for the job, you can get obliterated. You always got to be on your A game to make it to the top of the ladder. Presentation-wise, Robo Pit is as basic as it gets. The main menus are very utilitarian, but they're simple enough to navigate quickly. That simplicity carries over to the robots themselves. You won't see anything too outrageous, but they have a bit of a chibi, exaggerated look to them. It fits pretty well with the whole vibe of the game. The music isn't anything spectacular, but like with everything else in the game, it works fine for what they're going for. Overall, Robo Pit is a really neat little fighting game. Building a robot and duking it out against others is super fun, and climbing your way through the ladder of opponents is enough of a drive to keep you invested. Robo Pit is still relatively affordable in 2025, with complete US copies going between $30 to $50. There's also the Japanese and European versions, which are easy to get a hold of as well. It's not the most traditional fighter on the Saturn, but regardless, you're guaranteed to have a good time with Robo Pit.